I haven't brought my totem series back today, so I already feel pretty good about today. But I just think people are just like, mm-hmm, mm, 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 mm. And then someone's like, "Oh, we gave Wentz everything he wants." Like, gave him what? A coach who gets a coach who has been exposed to being a hack.
Who am I to turn down praise? You make it. Couldn't have done it alone. I've still got room to grow.
And it's just like, no, like. It's just like, no, not really. This team, but there are people talking about, oh, the Eagles are gonna win 9 games. I'm like, no, they're not gonna win 9 games. If they're lucky, they'll win 6 games. If they're lucky, this is a team that wins 6 games.
How's this gonna help?
And it's just like, no. This is not a team that even... This is a team that if you're... Like I said, if they're lucky, they'll get to 500.
Professor.
This is a team that if you're lucky, they'll get to 500.
Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup. The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant.
This isn't a team that gets that far. Like I said, they'll be lucky to get to 500.
Former songstress of the Mittelfranc Opera Company, Manuela Casagrande.
If they're lucky, they get to 500.
Yes, thank you.
Well, no, they're not getting to 500. That's just, they're gonna be probably just as bad as last year.
Bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navrand. The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost.
Yeah, this isn't a team that this is a team that might get to 500 if they're lucky. Well, no, not 5. Like I said, they're not. This team isn't getting to 500. That'd be a miracle. That would be everything going right.
Ready to dance, and is the band prepared to play? Very well. Begin.
This isn't a team that gets that far. This isn't a team that's competitive. I mean, they might be competitive in nature, but they're still going to be pretty bad.
Time. That's all, folks. Splendid. All three of you were fantastic.
Yeah, this isn't a team that gets that far. I think people think that this team is better than what they are, and it's kind of laughable.
Let's see.
This isn't a team that
suppose I have
contends.
no choice,
Sorry,
but
it's just not
vote
happening.
for the Blue
If they're
Lion
if they're
House.
lucky, they'll win 6
Your
games.
performance was artistic, beautiful even.
I vote for Golden Deer House. The way you carried yourself.
If you're lucky, this team will get 6 wins.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion.
This team is just not
yes,
good. It's just
we
not good at
have
all.
A winner. And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is
This is just not a good team.
the Golden Deer House.
Oh dear, this is a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, this
Once
isn't
more,
a good team.
Please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Yeah, so I got the dancer class, which is important because that is the role that Marianne is going to need to. That's probably going to be her role the remainder of the game.
Thank you. Well, Professor?
I see. It's all making sense now.
Better than before.
Now, this is just not going to be a good team. Sorry.
I see now.
A bit more skill never hurt anyone.
I appreciate your effort.
Oh, I forgot how to do this again.
Hello.
Nope.
Welcome. This one? Thank you. 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 Please come again.
Pardon me. Hey. Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
My favorite meal at my favorite.
I've eaten many meals in my...
I appreciate any good meal.
I would be. Wow. This is.
That smell...
I think.
This looks delicious.
Yummy. Eating.
I think it's also it's hilarious that people think that this team is better than what they are. I think it's hilarious that people are defending a dude that was outcoached by Bill Belichick disciples. That's sad. The dude was legitimately outcoached.
Ooh. Ooh, exquisite.
Hmm.
This is my.
I did not expect.
I'm gonna say we haven't been saying, but everyone keeps thinking that Wentz somehow playing like that. No, let's be honest. I don't think that makes it anything any better. God, Hurts freaking sucks. Like, sorry, Jalen Hurts is terrible.
Need something? This one?
You're all set. See you again soon.
Like I said earlier in another video, they're the NFL's equivalent.
I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow. She appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy. We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
It's just like, no.
Not mine. Try someone else.
Hey. Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed? But no.
It cannot be true. No, that does not.
Hello, Professor. I am very much like. I wonder who this belongs to.
Hey. What's this about? The ball.
Gotta say, I know some Bears fans on who were talking about that. Who were talking about Alshon Jeffrey, and the vast majority of them that I see were more than happy to see Alshon Jeffrey go. Jeffrey was a tumor to them. He's a tumor here. He is a tumor here. He is a tumor here.
From his I've also. It is almost. Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Gerig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding. And every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Gerig.
Yes, hey, Jeffrey's also as bad a cancer as Antonio Brown, but he's half talented.
And I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one, in 5 years, will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then? I can't believe I left this behind. Thank you so much for retrieving it.
Professor!
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Gerig Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest. Not mine. Don't know whose it is.
Everyone keeps talking about like, oh, the Eagles have such an easy schedule, but that's actually kind of deceptive. That's actually very, very, very deceptive. That's actually a very, very, very deceptive statistic. And I mean borderline deceptive. That's a really, really deceptive statistic. It's also really, really deceptive.
Nah, there's some, but I don't know who this belongs to.
Because it has our division, but I think the Redacted are going to get better. If the Cowboys can stay on the field, if they should be a contender. They should be at least a wild card team. At minimum, they're a wild card team.
Oh, great. You're new. I can't bear it. Young love. Wherever did this turn up? Thank you for getting...
Professor. Professor, have you been looking for me again? I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a minimum. What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously a conspiracy against me. There is no manner in which I could possibly be considered bothersome. Professor, I assure you, you have been deceived. My adversary has poisoned the hearts of these ladies against me. The plot goes deeper than I thought. All right, let's not get carried away. Please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest. I am attempting to fulfill my duty as heir of House Gloucester. It is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament, and pedigree. Typically, yes, even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals, it is also a union of families. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve supremacy, it is necessary for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the best path to peace and prosperity for all. So, as you can see, the future of the Alliance rests on my shoulders. If it is a burden, it is one I am all too familiar with. We nobles are born to this duty. That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things calm down. I would rather not cause trouble for you after all.
That's so.
Professor. Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat? Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account.
Alright.
The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not? Oh, I am aware. You two were certainly enigmatic, as far as mercenaries go. For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair, warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Looks like that's probably gonna be it for recruits this month. That's a shame, but I'll get the others. Through hard work and determination, I will get the others, I assure you. Alright, so I guess with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14, and we'll see you next time with more Fire Emblem 3 Houses.